Now, you're probably not sitting around wondering what your mindset is. I mean, it's kind of a buzzy word right now. There have been several books written, published recently about mindset. And of course, there's Carol Dweck's book, The Psychology of Mindset, she's the preeminent authority on mindset. But I'm going to talk about mindset today and why, even though you're probably not thinking about mindset, not worrying about mindset all that much, why maybe you might want to do some thinking about mindset. So first, what is it? What is mindset? Well, I like Carol Dweck's definition. Mindset is the view you adopt for yourself that profoundly affects the way you lead your life. So the best way to know what your mindset is to look at your life. Are you accomplishing your goals? Are you holding yourself back? Are you stuck? I mean, your mindset determines whether you become the person you want to be and achieve your goals. If you aren't where you want to be in life, living the life you want to live, it's because you have a negative mindset. Our mindset influences our beliefs, our attitudes, our behaviors. It changes the way we perceive and react to situations. It affects how we approach challenges, relationships, and personal growth. Now, having a positive or growth mindset can lead to increased resilience, motivation, and success. It can lead to greater personal and professional fulfillment, and it enhances our mental and emotional well-being. On the other hand, having a negative or fixed mindset can lead to feelings of helplessness, frustration, and anxiety. It can lead to depression. It keeps us from achieving our goals and making our dreams come true. So, do you think you have a positive or negative mindset? Here are some signs that you may have a negative mindset. So here are some questions. Do you often feel stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, disappointed, bored, angry, impatient, jealous, sad, or irritated? How often do you feel those negative emotions? Do you often procrastinate on tasks? Are you a worrier? Do you often judge the way you look? Do you compare yourself to other people? Do you criticize or judge yourself or other people? Do you often feel like there's not enough time or that you are not good enough? Are you often indecisive? How often do you second guess yourself in what you said or did? Do you have a negative inner critic? If you answered yes to any of those questions, chances are you have a negative mindset. You're not alone, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Most of us have a negative mindset, and here's why. Most of us have a negative mindset because negative thoughts are sticky. We are hardwired toward negativity because that's how our ancestors survived long enough to procreate so that we're here today. I mean, it has a biological reason. Back then, our ancestors had to keep on the lookout for the saber-toothed tiger, and the rustling in the bushes could be the saber-toothed tiger, or it could be a bird. But they were always on guard because if they misjudged and it wasn't a bird, it was a saber-toothed tiger, they were dead. But today we don't have saber-toothed tigers, but we do have very negative bias in our thinking. Most of us do. did have a very well, not very, I guess I had a moderately negative mindset for most of my adult life. And today I have a much more positive, growth-oriented mindset because of the Positive Intelligence Mental Fitness Program. I absolutely love this program. It's been almost a year since I took the Positive Intelligence Mental Fitness Program. I participated, or I qualified to take the program on a grant, Positive Intelligence grant, as a coach. And it truly has, I found my calling, because everything changes when you change your brain and your mind. And how this relates to mindset is that when we are constantly thinking negative thoughts, those negative thoughts are coming from our survivor brain. You may have heard it referred to as the reptilian brain. It's the amygdala, the limbic system, parts of the brainstem. And the survivor brain is where the fight or flight, freeze, fawn, stress response originates. And it is where all of our negative emotions, stress, anxiety, disappointment, boredom, anger, irritation, rage, all of those negative emotions originate in that survivor part of the brain. In saboteur, in positive intelligence terms, we call that the saboteur brain, because that's where our judge and other saboteurs live. And our judge is constantly judging us, others, and life. And that judging, that constant judging, is part of what gives us that negative mindset. But the cool thing is, okay, we have a negative mindset. Okay, you can't will yourself into having a positive mindset. You can't do enough affirmations to shift yourself into a positive mindset. But you can do mental fitness training, because in mental fitness training, we learn how to shift our thinking from that survivor brain and that judgment into what positive intelligence calls our sage brain. That's our wise brain. That's part of the prefrontal cortex, our empathy circuitry, and parts of the right brain. And that is the part of the brain where positive emotions reside. Creativity, curiosity, gratitude, peace, joy, contentment. All those wonderful positive emotions, those positive states of mind, the place that I would much rather be. I would much rather be feeling peace and joy and gratitude and curiosity and creativity. I'd much rather be feeling those than stress and disappointment and anger and shame and frustration and overwhelm. And with the Positive Intelligence Mental Fitness Program, you learn to shift your brain, shift your thoughts. Literally, you learn to shift your thoughts into the other part of the brain. You improve your mindset, which means that then you can achieve your goals. You can live the life that you want because you have the right or growth or positive mindset that will set you up to be able to do the things that you want to do, accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, and love your life. Today, I love my life. And it's taken less than a year for me to switch from a negative mindset to a positive mindset. So you can see why I'm a pretty big fan of the mental fitness program, of mental fitness training. I have a program with mental fitness training that I would love to tell you more about if you're interested in it. So message me if you'd like to learn more about the Mindset Reset Bootcamp, which teaches you the basic fundamentals of mental fitness and how to shift your thoughts from saboteur to sage, how to intercept those saboteur judgmental thoughts, and how to strengthen the sage positive thoughts. It's a fantastic program, and I would love to share it with you. Message me if you're interested.